Good morning and happy 1st of March and happy St. David's Day, patron saint of Wales. And today we're going to make some Cawl Cennin, which is a lovely Welsh style leek and potato soup. So I'm going to show you in a moment all the ingredients we're going to need to make this soup, but it is, like many of my recipes, very flexible. So you can make it vegan or vegetarian, or you can make it the way I'm going to make it today with bacon and a little bit of chicken stock. But please adapt it to the way that suits your dietary needs and wishes. Right, so we'll start with our ingredients. We've got 3 fresh garden leeks, or get them from the shops if you don't have them in your garden. I have a lot. They grow really well in this part of Wales, and it is pretty much the national vegetable. I've got 3 or 4 potatoes. I've got a handful of fresh parsley, which we're going to use to flavour and garnish the soup at the end. I've got some chopped bacon, which I'm going to fry off and use to flavour the soup. You can omit that if you are vegetarian or obviously vegan. Just leave it out because this soup will be flavourful without it. I've got a few little bits of fresh thyme from the garden. I'm going to be using my homemade chicken stock that I pressure canned. And there is some milk in this soup as well, and I'm using our goat's milk. If you don't want to use chicken stock, use vegetable stock, unless you've made, well, I've got vegetable stock cubes here, but obviously if you make your own fresh from fresh veg, scraps and things, use that, and a little bit of vegetable oil and black pepper. Go easy on the salt because if you're using stock cubes, they're quite salty, and if you're using bacon, of course, that's got quite a lot of salt in it. So, you just need to taste and adjust seasonings to what seems right for you. This, again, is a very, very flexible recipe. So no exact precise ingredients. It's more of a guidance and a suggestion of what to use. But I will put the ingredients that I use in the description box below. Okay, we will be back once I've washed and chopped these vegetables. The leeks are going to be cleaned and chopped in little coins. The parsley is going to be washed and chopped finely. The potatoes will be cut into small cubes. I've chopped up quite a lot of the green bit of the leeks. I think it's really wasteful not to use them. I don't use the very ends, which can be a little bit tough and raggedy, but quite a lot of the green bit of the leek is perfectly edible and full of flavour. So start by adding a little bit of oil to your saucepan, and we're going to put the bacon in, the chopped bacon. It's partly frozen, this, so it'll take a little bit extra to cook it. At the same time, you can add your leeks. Add your potatoes. Give everything a really good stir. And when the bacon is all fried off and the vegetables have been tenderized and translucent from cooking, you can then move on to the next step. So this will take about 5 to 10 minutes, probably a little bit longer for me because the bacon was still partly frozen. We'll come back when this is ready to add the stock. Right, so this has been cooking together for a few minutes and the flavors have all been blending and mingling. Time to add the chicken stock. I've got a quart here, or a litre, roughly a litre. I'm going to pour that in. You can use, again, vegetable stock if you prefer. And you may have to add a little bit of water to this if it's too thick. But it's a matter of testing and tasting and seeing what consistency you like. So we're going to bring this up to a simmer and cover it and let it cook gently for about 10 to 15 minutes or until the potatoes and leeks are nice and tender. Okay, so the soup's been cooking for about 10, 12 minutes now. I'm going to give it a stir and just taste to see whether I need to add any water. Oh wow, that's really good. It doesn't need any salt at all. It's not too salty, so that's good. And the potatoes are pretty tender. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my potato masher and just squash some of the potatoes because you don't need to puree this, but it's nice to have some of the potatoes mashed up. Okay, so here we go. Very low tech this. This will help make it a bit of a thicker, creamier soup. I mean, you can use a blender if you like, or a stick blender, or a food processor. But I find that for this kind of step, you probably just get by with a little potato masher like this. Okay, now what I'm going to do now is add my milk. So I shall turn off the heat because we don't want the milk to curdle. I'm going to pour that in. Now, for vegetarians, I guess vegetarians can use milk if they want to, or vegans can use plant-based milk. I think this would be really nice with oat or almond milk. Obviously, you're not going to put the bacon in it unless you've got some nice vegan bacon that you want to add in. Now, let me give this a bit of a stir. And have a little taste. Delicious. Right, I'm going to add the chopped parsley. And there's thyme in there as well. Get a fresh spoon. Give that a stir. I think it probably needs a little bit of black pepper. Okay, let's dish it up. It looks pretty thick and creamy. And just what I need on a chilly 1st of March day. You can see the dogs mooching around for any crumbs that I spilt. Right, so it's ready. It smells delicious. Taste test time. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's really, really nice. Perfect with a bit of bread and butter. It's really cold outside. In fact, it was sleeting. It started off snowing a little while ago, and then it turned to sleet. It's really very, very chilly for the 1st of March, but then again, they often say that you get more snow at Easter around here than you would normally at Christmas, so it kind of makes sense. So it's still soup season. Soup season. So as far as I'm concerned, it's still soup season and will be for some time yet. Anyway, give it a try. I hope you enjoy it when you do. Let me know in the comments section below if you have a favorite soup that you eat this time of year, or if you're Welsh and what your customs are for St. David's Day. I'd be really interested to know. There's Welsh people all around the world living in all different countries. So once again, thank you for watching So Grow and Cook, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye for now.